Hello there, fellow dreamers and make-believers. For those of you who don't know, I am S. McPherson, the author of the hopefully upcoming fantasy saga, The Water Rushes, which is about two different girls in two different worlds that end up being the most valuable weapons in the same war. Pause for effect. And now, as you may have guessed, as an author, I am obviously a very big reader as well. So I just thought I'd do this little video to kind of share what I've been reading and what I'm gonna read. So, what I have just finished. The Young Elites. Okay. So this is a very, very dark fantasy. In fact, I'm sure many of you have already read this book. So, it's not what I thought. It's good. Okay, sorry. It is good. It is a very, very good book. The writing style is very simple. I'm a big Cassandra Clare fan, so I do love my huge metaphors and, intrigue through all these magical words. But still, even with the simplicity of the writing, which I actually think evolved as the book evolved, it is still amazing. The story is just ridiculous. And I was essentially hooked. There's a second part called The Rose Society, which I am debating getting because it's a very dark story, and I'm a little bit scared of what's going to happen next. But it is basically the story of these teenagers who got sick when they were younger, and the fever or the sickness gave them magical powers. And it follows this one girl, Adelina Amiteru, whose power is unfortunately darkness. So she is, drawn to all things dark and evil, and she has the power to create dark and evil illusions. And as the story progresses, she realizes that her illusions are a little bit more than that. I won't tell you more because I want you to read it. But it's The Young Elites by Marie Lu, and it is very, very good. So I have just finished this book, and I am a little bit, So I'm actually reading a book now by an indie author called My Wolf and Me, which is turning out to be very cute and exactly what I need after this. And so the one that's by the indie author is pretty short, so I'm actually now debating what I'm going to read in probably a few days. So, another author that I love, Leigh Bardugo. So this is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, and I know I'm probably so late to the party of the Shadow and Bone series because Six of Crows came out after this, and I've read Six of Crows, which has made me love Leigh Bardugo, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's written other stuff. So I got Shadow and Bone. And so I'm debating whether or not I want to read this because I've heard this is fantastic, or if I want to read another. Now, this is another one, which maybe I'm a little late to the party, but I also love this author, A Court of Thorns and Roses. So this is by Sarah J. Maas, who wrote Throne of Glass, which is also another series that I loved. And this is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, which is probably one of my, well, no, not probably, it is one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. And can we just talk about how the next one, the live action version, is coming out very soon. So I'm super excited about that. And it's got Emma Watson, who, Hermione. So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, so Court of Thorns and Roses. So in fact, I haven't decided which of these two to read yet. So if you've read them both, can you please point me in the right direction of which one to start with? I'm going to read them both anyway because I'm so excited to read them both and I love both these authors. But where do I go now? I've just read, as I said, The Young Elites, which has left me a little bit, So I need a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a less dark villain. What do you think? So I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you're reading and on these books, but don't give me any spoilers. I hate spoilers. Don't give me any spoilers. But which one would you recommend that I read first? And what were your thoughts on The Young Elites? Okay, so thanks. Bye! I always take a really long time to shut this thing down. I think my mouse has just stopped working.